definitely didn't expect to be drafted as high as I was. Fourth overall by the Riveters, but at the same time, I recognize what I bring to the team, and I am definitely a strong defenseman out there. So if they're looking for people to make sure no one gets by them, that's me.
Well,
Now, the recruiting process for ice hockey is different than for other sports. Can you kind of elaborate on that for parents?
Yeah, so I mean, in the women's game, I played in high school. I played for my junior team, and started being recruited around, I would say, grade 9 is when schools started kind of inviting me to their camps and things like that. And then I actually verbally committed to Yale in my 10th grade summer. So very.
wow.
And NCAA is definitely fixing those rules now in terms of having recruiting kids early. But the men's side of the game is a little different. Men, they got to choose whether they want to go play in the NHL or if they want to take the school route. Whereas us women, we only really had that NCAA route to take after high school. And then after you play your 4 years in university, you're eligible to be drafted to play professionally, whether that's in North America or in Europe. And yeah, I mean, I think recruiting in hockey starts pretty early. Probably around the 9th grade is when you'll start getting those calls and being able to reach out to teams and things like that.
Now, is that like club? Is that like club hockey, or because I mean, 9th grade, that's just like still some places still junior high, so it's not like a high school team. So where are these kids getting the looks from?
Yeah, so a lot of it in the U.S., a lot of the high schools are strong, and they do recruit out of high school. Here in Canada, we don't have as many private schools that specifically focus on hockey. So we technically will recruit out of our club teams, out of our travel teams, things like that. So for myself, I was recruited by playing in the PWHL within Ontario, and that was the highest level I could play before going to college. But it wasn't in relation to my high school or anything. I drove 25 minutes to practice and things like that to play closer to Toronto on a competitive junior team. So it works different in Canada and US, but private schools are always a good option if you can get in and get a scholarship to go there, because they're obviously very expensive. But in Canada, we focus more on our travel and club teams for recruiting.
Wow.
Now it's hot. I think I might have heard that ice hockey is a very expensive sport to play.